And, wait, let's see it again. Here it is over here. There they are. There's that black cube. That pesky black cube that represents mother, which represents devil, which represents hell. Isn't that funny? Gee whiz, and they're all in there paying homage to that fucking thing. I didn't know the Catholic priests went here. I thought that they were actually trying to teach about the Father. Silly of me. I guess I was wrong this whole time. Wake up, you idiots. And I'm not necessarily talking to people on this page. I'm saying the world. You see who he's worshiping here? Who he's making contact with? Man, mankind is lost. Mankind is truly lost. It's so interesting, isn't it? And it's all because of this. There's your mirrored, right? And there's Mommy Dearest, right? And there, see him, he's mirrored. And then you see, what? Oh, he's got his big little dick finger up. What a lovely picture. I wonder if they make those things in wallet size. I think everybody should have one. Get the fuck out of here. I love all these truth tellers. Alex Jones and Joe Rogan and that Russell Brand and all these other fuckers. How come they never talk about this stuff? Oh, you know why? Because it always goes back to the same group. You know, the ones that call themselves chosen, but they weren't even chosen for dodgeball in 6th grade. But they all worship her. People better start waking up to what this shit is. That your whole biblical background is bullshit. Believing this stuff that these guys... Isn't it funny? I was thinking this the other day. So, remember the story where the Jews were wandering around in the desert for 40 years? Well, you know why that is. One of them dropped a quarter. A little joke of mine. No, so they wandered around in the desert for 40 years. Who else wandered around? Well, Cain did after he killed his brother. He said he went out, he became a wanderer. So, the Jews were always living where? Oh yeah, they were always hanging around the Romans. Why are the Italians no longer called Romans? Why are they now called Italians? Well, as I used to tell Stephanie, you know, I have Jewish hands, but Roman fingers. Roman, R-O-M-A-N, is R-O-M-I-N, like I've gone fishing while I'm gone Roman. And now the Roman, let's see, the Romans were who? The wanderers. I had a guy one time, he was a Mason, and he tried to use some code on me. And he asked me, he said, when I started on the job, he goes, "Are you a wandering man?" And I said, "Well, you trying to throw some Masonic code on me?" Well, he admitted to that he was a Mason. And then I told him, I said, "Well, you do know that comes from the story about Cain killing his brother." So I just find it weird that they went from being called Romans to Italians, and then the Romans, the ones that were roaming, were the Jews in the desert that were wandering. I don't know, it's just a thought. I'm just telling you that your history, biblically, is bullshit. But you can believe what you want to. Oh no, the Jesus part is true, but the rest of that stuff, especially the Old Testament, that's all their fables and stuff that Christians like to latch onto because they like to feel special. So, just so we're clear on this 33 thing too. Sodomy, triple squaring the circle. Here's 33. Notice the first word, sodomy. Interesting stuff, ain't it? Square and compass, squared circle, the letter G, right? 33 is D, butt graphics. Because this is what I've been telling you. Now let's look at this. This is from the Talmud. Oh, that's a sacred book, says the Jews. It's sacred. Is it? Well, let's take a look. He's holding up the 3 fingers, which is the dragon's claw. Okay. This is not a horse. This is a donkey. And a donkey, what? A donkey goes by another name. It's an older name, but it still stands true today. This is an ass. So what do you think symbolically is being said here? Maybe you'll figure it out. They're trying to tell you that this is okay, because it's part of their religion. if they want to fuck an ass. And I don't mean a donkey. Here's a great picture. There's that pesky mouse. Isn't that a wonderful picture of Mickey and Minnie Mouse?